The Department of Tourism is optimistic about the year just in for the country's tourism industry. It expects more tourist arrivals. Freddie Abando tells us more.
Despite so many challenges to hurdle in 2014, the tourism boom in the country has been sustained based on the figures of tourist arrivals and domestic travel.
2014 was a very significant year because it showed that tourism growth for the Philippines has a lot more resiliency than it used to. To tell you frankly, it was a very difficult year. But if Philippine tourism hadn't been as strong as it was coming out of 2013, we probably would have suffered a decline. Instead, we are ending the year. We ended the year 2014 with even some modest growth, in spite of the multiple difficulties that we went through.
Tourist arrivals is close to 6 million. The Koreans continue to be the top visitors. Arrivals from China is also on the rise. Tourists from North America and Europe gained significantly. Arrivals from ASEAN member nations are up, and the numbers will grow because of ASEAN integration. Although Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, and Vietnam are the leaders in tourist arrivals, the Philippines is earning more income since foreign visitors stay longer and spend more. In 2014, tourism accounted for 9% of the gross domestic product.
Number one. In fact, in the final quarter of 2014, in spite of the fact that there was a series of declines from the Korean market, in the final quarter they started to grow again. Contrary to popular belief, we continue to grow our China numbers, even if there was a significant decline before October of last year. And there is very strong resurgence in the American and the European markets. The fastest growing, however, has been Southeast Asia, very pleasantly.
The tourism boom is gaining strides all over the country. All local government units are launching their programs to develop destinations in their areas. One great asset for the country is our people. Our hospitality has been a major trademark in winning more visitors to visit the Philippines.
But the most significant statistic is not just the arrivals. It is the improvement to a very significant degree of our revenue. We are still at double-digit growth in terms of revenue, close to between 13 to 14% growth in revenue. And that's because we are now pretty close to a 9 to 10-day average stay in the Philippines. So that puts us well over $100 a day per tourist spending.
So you're talking for 2015 promises to be another record year. The country will be hosting APEC, and for the next 9 months, there will be meetings every month of officials from 26 member nations, thousands of businessmen, members of media. Tourism Secretary Ramon Jimenez said the Philippines can emerge as the world's destination for meetings and conventions.
If succeeding administrations place it as highly as it is placed in the Aquino government, I think in no time at all, it will be one of, if not the major industry in the Philippines.
From our 7,000. Another major promotions program is the launching of the Visit the Philippines program. So many events with international flavor mixed with the country's festivals will showcase the wonders of the country. The Philippines will emerge as a unique destination which will offer all kinds of promotions to attract visitors, discover why there's more fun in the Philippines. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.